The second part of learning about the cell membrane, in addition to the structures involved in the cell membrane, is how the cell membrane regulates what gets transferred into and out of the cell. There's two main types of transport. There's passive transport, and then there's active transport. Passive transport does not require energy input from the cell in order for it to take place. So you've got your cell membrane here, you've got the outside of the cell and the inside of the cell, and certain things are going to be able to easily move across the cell membrane just relying on the principles of physics. They're not going to need energy to move from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration until evenly distributed. So what that looks like is you might have a high concentration of some sort of solute on the outside of the cell and a low concentration of it on the inside of the cell. Just like spraying perfume on one side of the room and then being able to smell it later over on the other side of the room, some molecules are able to easily diffuse across the cell membrane using no energy until this concentration is evenly distributed, where you would have the same amount on the outside and the same amount on the inside, and then it would kind of stop. So diffusion is our first type of passive transport. It requires no energy from the cell, and it's the movement of molecules from an area of high concentration to an area of low concentration until evenly distributed. There's a special type of diffusion called facilitated diffusion. This relies on the same principles. It does not use energy, but this is going to take larger molecules into and out of the cell utilizing this protein channel. So it's still passive transport, but it uses the protein channel to get larger molecules across the cell membrane. Facilitated diffusion, diffusion, and then the next type of passive transport is osmosis. This is simply the movement of water molecules. So it'd be the same definition. We just put the word water right there. It's the movement of water molecules from an area of high concentration to low concentration until evenly distributed. Okay, so you're going to have water molecules being able to move across the cell membrane into and out of the cell without using energy. So that's still all passive transport.